Mayday, mayday! It's Mega Sunday! Hello everyone, konniya! How was everyone's Sunday? Hold on, I have a piece of I have some Oreo ice cream with me, and I would like to eat it. But yes, hello everyone, konniya! How was everyone's Sunday? Hold on. Oh wow, the sandwich is good. Wait, wait, it hit my teeth. Give me a second. Can we have some? No. No. Anyway, yes, hello everyone. Come here. Wait, made it? Yeah. Wait, made it. It's Mako Sunday. Hello everyone, come here. Yeah, there we go. Looking very roomy today. I know, right? Somehow, I was just walking around my very usual blue void, and I found this place. I tripped and I found this place. You know, I didn't notice this area before. It's very new to me. What do people start with death in the back rooms? Not if you find another person. Not if you find another person. I can no clip as a blue screen? Well, I mean, I can go from file to file. I just somehow tripped and went to this file of a world. Somehow. Congrats, Mako, I escaped the blue room. You're right, I did escape the blue rooms, and now I'm here in the what should we call this place? It was the room, and it was like all the way at the back. I think we should call it the behind rooms. That sounds like a good name. Yeah, I think we should call it the behind rooms. I think that would be a good name to play. To play. It would be a good name for this area. Anyway, on the highway, go konniya. Oh my OMG, to put me in a silly room? Yeah, I've been here for a while. I would have explored more, but like, if I did, I would have been late for tonight, which, is no good. I would never want to be late for a Mako Sunday. That would be truly heartbreaking. Hold on, another bite of my ice cream sandwich. Wow, that is good. Anyway, so yeah, you've read the title. I watched the Backrooms earlier today. Early in the morning, actually. I have woken up quite earlier than usual. Look, morning tickets are pretty cheap. Morning tickets are pretty cheap. Was it worth waking up at 9 a.m. to watch the Backrooms? Kinda. I actually liked it a lot. Hold on, another bite of my ice cream. How many of you have actually watched it? Yeah, how many of you guys have actually... Wait, ow. Sorry, the ice cream went into my teeth. Anyway, yeah, so how many of you have actually watched the Backrooms already? I think it's been out for a while. Wait, when did it actually release? I thought it released like last week or something. Hold on, Backrooms, release date. Oh, it was on May 29th. Oh, okay. At least 2 weeks ago, I think. Oh, I am late to the party then. Did Kanye West JPEG appeared? Yeah, I think that was my favorite part actually. Like, I don't know, it was kind of a weird artistic decision by Kane to actually put a PNG. Sorry, not a PNG, a JPEG of Kanye West in the movie, but like, I trust his artistic vision. There might have been a metaphor behind it that I just failed to understand. You have just yesterday, in fact? Ooh. You haven't, but you're gonna watch the Backrooms and Obsession in theaters this Friday? Oh, no worry, you only watched Iron Lung on the final week they aired here. Backrooms or Iron Lung, you gotta pick your indie horror movie. KDC doesn't count because it's not horror, it's psychological horror. And even then, it's kind of loose psychological horror. Wait, he actually showed up as a PNG in the Backrooms? JPEG, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of weird, but like Kanye West appeared as a JPEG for some reason. He was like, oh, what's up, Clark? Yeah, I don't know why they put that in there, but like, you know, it was an interesting artistic choice. Spoilers? Sorry, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I couldn't help but I couldn't help but mention the Kanye West JPEG. Did you know Kate Parson had a cold chase scene in the Backrooms movie and he was 20 years old? Yeah, don't forget guys, he's 20 years old! It's so funny seeing everyone make fun of the 20 years old part. When I met you in the summer. Do seasons even exist in the Backrooms? I don't think they do. I mean, there's a pool in the Backrooms. So maybe there is a summer season in there. Also, no, okay, in case there is anyone who thinks Gullible is written on the ceiling. Kanye West does not appear as a JPEG in the Backrooms movie. Or does he? Maybe I'm like double tricking you. Maybe he does actually show up, maybe he doesn't. You know Kane Parson makes an appearance in Amazing Digital Circus The Last Act? Oh yeah, dude. I don't know what was. I think it was I think they did it as like a promotion for the Backrooms movie. You know, Glitch always does support indie creators, but like still, it was kind of an immersive, breaking experience to see Kane Parsons in his real human form just appear out of nowhere, in the circus. But like, you know, shout out to Glitch for always supporting their indie creators. I appreciate that. TADC and Backrooms is your Barbenheimer? Honestly, it's pretty close. A lot of indie films. Hold on, another bite of my sandwich. A lot of indie films have been... What is it? Yeah, a lot of indie films have been airing, like, very close together recently, haven't they? Like, yeah, I think I mentioned this last week too. Like, you've got Iron Lung, The Backrooms, TADC. Like, and like they're all airing like around the same time too. It's kind of impressive. I think the indie scene in general is becoming very huge nowadays, isn't it? Like a lot more independent creators are being given a chance to really show their stuff. By the way, the back rooms imply the existence of the front rooms. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it sure does. It's called real life. Hold on, let me lick some more ice cream. Your internet cut off for a second, but you have left something for me once again. Alright, thank you. I'll check it later. Let us chat it up a bit more first. And also, I'm still eating my ice cream, so... but yeah. Honestly, I like the Backrooms movie a lot. Okay, I'm gonna try to not spoil it as much as possible while still talking about it. But... not just normal rooms, a room ahead of what we can see. Oh, maybe. The room in between. Anyway. Back rooms, normal view room, and then front room. Oh, so there's like 3 separate planes of existence is what you're implying. Huh, maybe. Perchance, actually. But yeah, the movie was actually really good. Okay, to describe it while not spoiling it, it's a very immersive experience. Like, not one of those movies with a clear-cut story. Like, it doesn't follow the standard conflict to resolution that you would normally see in a story. But, like, despite that, it's still, like, very masterful directing. I liked it a lot. Like, there were like, a lot of... like, they played out the tension scenes very, very well. And the horror aspect of it, I liked it a lot. Hold on, let me get another bite of my ice cream. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so like there are a few jump scare-ish moments. But like even then, they're not really jump scares in the Five Nights at Freddy's sense, you know? Like they happen and they do like startle you, but like it makes sense, right? Like it's played very well. Like yeah, the directing, I like it a lot. I think what? Hold on. Another bite of my ice cream. It's just surprising. Like you know how jump scares in horror films, most of the time they're usually played for like cheap scares to try and get a reaction out of the audience. But like in the Backrooms movie, like they make sense in the narrative. And like hold on. Another bite of my ice cream. Give me a second. I gotta do this. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta swallow. Okay. Man, you're making you jealous? Share some of my ice cream? No. No. I already finished it. So you can cry about it. It is still very psychological. Your first indie horror movie was Skinamarink, you mean? Horror movies try to be flashy and fast. Yeah, a lot of horror movies, they do try to be like flashy and like, you know, they just want to get a reaction out of the viewer rather than actually, you know, make a good storyline. Like just because it's horror, like of course, if possible, try to actually get the viewer unnerved. But then, like in the end, a horror story is still a story. So you should focus on the story movie of it, or else people are just gonna like walk out of the cinema thinking, "Wow, there were a lot of jump scares, but I didn't really know what was going on." Yeah, it's like mostly like that a lot of the time. Well, I mean, also I wouldn't know because I don't watch a lot of movies. In fact, I think this is the first horror movie I watched in No, that's not it. No, not really. I watched A Quiet Place. Yeah, I watched A Quiet Place in cinemas. But like, in general, I'm not really a movie person. It's a sudden realization of what was already all around is what gives you chills IRL. Yeah, like, I'm a big fan of ambient horror. Like, environmental horror, you know? Like, of course there can be a monster. Like, there can be like an actual danger lurking about. But like, yeah, what really matters, like in my opinion, for a good horror like scene, is the environment. Like, it's gotta be unsettling, or else like it's just gonna be kind of weird. You like watching horror movies, but the ones with a lot of jump scares are not enjoyable? Although you do suggest going to the cinema and watching it with your date. That implies I'll get a date to go to the cinema. Anyway. You know, if any one of you wants to go to the cinema with me, you know, just us together. Wink wink, batting my eyelashes. Buy me popcorn. Oh, speaking of which, I did get popcorn for the movie this time. I was like, okay, like, while I was watching the movie, I was stress eating my popcorn, dude. Yeah, speaking of popcorn, I was stress eating my bucket, like the entire, not the entire movie, but like during the really tense parts. Like, I couldn't help but like grab a fistful of popcorn and just shoving it in my mouth because I was like really, I was like, I think I had one hand holding popcorn and my other hand was like gripping the chair, like the armchair arm part. What do you call those? The side of the chair, the armrest. Yeah. So like one hand was like holding popcorn and just shoving it into my mouth, and then the other was like gripping my armrest because I was actually really tensed up from the movie. It was that good. It was that good. I liked it a lot. As a seasoned pro shut-in person, you refuse? You know what? Same. You're surprised it didn't drop the box? Someone, it was on the thing, what do you call the holder, the drink holder? Yeah. I am forgetting a lot of words today. Sorry. You know what else clipped into the Backrooms? My vocabulary. Anyway, you can watch anything, but be prepared for you to make fun of my movie. What? You know what? Fair enough. It depends on what we will watch. Okay, what's a good movie? What's a good movie for us to watch together? The Emoji Movie. The My Little Pony movie. Yeah, we should all hold hands and go to the cinema and watch a private screening of My Little Pony, the movie. You know, I think that would be masterful. That would be great. Dude, Iron Lung started so slow you managed to eat most of your popcorn before it got you on edge. I should watch Iron Lung. Man, I should watch Iron Lung. When is it coming to YouTube again? No, I think it's already out on like the western side of YouTube. But like, yeah, I'll definitely watch Iron Lung when it releases on YouTube sites. The Oppenheimer movie, because we all dead like that. I really like the Oppenheimer movie actually. You love anime and action movies, but not drama or horror. I don't really have a specific movie taste. I'm not really a movie person in general. Well, it's not because I don't like movies, right? It's just that most of the time, there's not really a movie that I'm interested in, you know? Oh, but then Papa Ko. Yeah, Papa Ko. I know he is a huge cinephile. Yeah, Papa Ko actually used to collect a lot of Blu-ray DVDs for I don't think it was limited to Blu-ray, just like CDs and DVDs in general. Yeah, of his favorite movies. Yeah, and you know, even now he still likes watching a lot of different things. Papa Ko is actually watching Smallville. Yeah, Papa Ko is actually watching Smallville right now. Well, not right now, as in right now, but like it's his current ongoing series. Nico, I should watch the Dragon Ball Evolution in the first Avatar movie with you. Okay, Dragon Ball baby, Avatar the first movie. I don't even remember what happened. I watched the first Avatar movie. I don't remember what happened. I just remember the people there are blue. Yeah, I just remember the people there are blue. That's all I remember from the first Avatar movie. I really do not recall anything else. Yeah, all I remember is... Hold on, can I even draw an avatar from memory? Give me a second. Maybe I can. Let me try that. Hold on, let me just... Why are you... Hold on, why are you so weird? Oh, I have a crop on. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so give me a second here. How can I even recall an avatar from scratch? Okay, so like they had a head and an ear and they had a body. And then like they had mostly black hair. I don't really recall any other avatar designs with different colored hair. Yeah, it was something like that. It was something like that for the hair. And then, yeah, they have blue. They were blue. You know what? Sure. Yeah, this is all I remember how they look like. Whoa, hey, what happened there? Give me a second. Do I have any close holes? Oh, right, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is all I remember about Avatar. They also had green eyes, I think. I think they also had green eyes. And then, yeah, they had, like, clothes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had clothes. Right? I don't know about this part. Did they have clothes? Yeah, it was something like that. This is how I remember an Avatar. Is this even accurate? Is this even accurate? Hold on, I gotta look up an actual Avatar character. Okay, I was close enough. I was very close. I was very close, actually. Check that out. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it looks just the same! I am a masterful artist. I am a masterful artist. Also, hi, Alconia. Yeah, this is all this is, you know, I think this is very accurate. This is very accurate, actually. Where's Bro's arm? This is no. This is all they are. This is all they are. Right. So they. Okay, wait. Oh, so you're right. They did also have stripes. I did not notice that. Hold on. What's a good blue? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they had stripes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They look like this. Yeah. Okay. And then, oh yeah, and then they also had a marking on it. I do not recall this part. I do not recall this part. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's an avatar. That's an avatar. I'm a really good artist, by the way. We need you to find a difference in the same picture. Exactly, you get it. Exactly, you get it. These two are the magnum opus of 2000s era movie. Like, wasn't Avatar just? I think, like, yeah, I remember Avatar more for its graphics than its plot. I don't recall anything about Avatar other than the fact that there was a man and a woman and they were blue. I don't remember anything else. Avatar is just impressive visually? Yeah, it was really impressive visually. The plot is plain water. It is. Like it's not even water, it's barren. Because I don't if I can't recall anything other than the two main characters, that's kinda, you know. I did hear they released an Avatar 2 though. Did anyone watch that? Did anyone watch the second Avatar movie? Nah, no one slanders your goat Avatar. There is no way you remember the plot. There is no way. They did not release Avatar 3. You did not release. They did not release Avatar 3. You're lying to me. Right? Wait, they could have totally done a 3. And there is a 3rd. What do you mean there's a 3rd? This is real? It released in 2025? Oh my gosh! Oh! Wait, what? Wait, hold on. 2 sequels, Avatar 4 and Avatar 5, are scheduled for release in 2029 and 2031, respectively. Yeah. Who is watching that? Who is watching that? Avatar fanarts and OCs were rampant on Instagram for a bit, bro. Look, man. Avatar 1 is just kind of dog water. 3rd one was kind of fire, not gonna lie, pun intentional. You're watching it. Is it actually good? Is it actually good? Because, like, all I remember about Avatar is that I don't remember anything. That is all. That is all I've got. That is all I have to say about it. Is it good? Yes, it's good. Sorta. Okay, if you have to say it's sorta, then it's not. Second was pretty cool. Okay, you know what? I'll accept your opinions. I can't agree nor refute it because I've never watched those two movies. Third one was eyed for the first half. Man. Okay, but like, yeah, to be like, what? To be quite honest. Yeah, I am not a movie person. I don't know why. Like, I will be, like, I will watch a movie from beginning to end. But like, I don't really go out hunting for movies to watch, you know? Like, I'm not really the kind of person to go hunting for new media in general. Hold on, let me cross my legs. I don't know, are you guys the type? Are you guys the type to actually look for new stuff to get into? Like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of person at all. Like, if I see something and if I see something in passing and I think it's cool, I'll check it out. But yeah, I don't really go actively hunting for movies or like series or like anything in general. Like, I'm not the type of person to browse, I would say. You getting into Komi or Mako, that is the correct answer. That is the correct answer, actually. That is the very correct answer. You know, I think if you guys ever do browse, you should watch me. You should watch more of me. That is the correct answer. Depends on if it's interesting. You usually just have a rotating set of movies to watch. Usually ones that you've already watched as a kid. Okay, like there's I feel like that is also kind of extreme. Like, like I can understand having one movie to watch. Like, yeah, I can understand having like I can understand having like a favorite movie that you'd watch over and over again. But like, how do I put it? If you just keep rewatching the same stuff over and over, it gets kind of boring. Cause like you already know what's gonna happen. Like I can understand rewatching something that you already like, but like if you just keep yourself to a specific range and you don't branch out at all after that, like then it becomes sort of kind of weird. Not weird as in like I'm judging you, but like weird as in like I feel like that would get stale very easily. You can get into new ones if someone introduces you to them, but you literally watched a B movie more than 20 times. That's like really fascinating. I think I would get sick of watching a movie 20 times. Like, I think even my most rewatched movies, I've only watched them like a single digit amount of times. Like what? Like probably 4 times maximum. Yeah, probably like 4 times maximum. I could not watch anything beyond like 9 times maybe. Speaking of introducing, I should reach Kusuno Honkai. I heard of it. I heard of Kusuno Honkai. I don't really know what it's about, but I heard its name being dropped like a few times here and there. Hold on, let me see. Kusuno Honkai. Oh, this one! Oh, this one. Oh, wait, it's by Yokoyari Mengo. Oh, it's by Mango? Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay. Maybe I will. Do you think it's just comforting for you to watch or listen to something you've already watched? Especially if you just want something to listen to without logging in? I guess if you just want background noise. Yeah. If you just want background noise, then I guess it's understandable. But like, at the same time, I don't know. But you do you, definitely. You guys are watching movies more than once? Yeah, like, watch Or like I don't really interact with stuff more than once. Like for like I don't know what it's like for those who are like really invested in media. But like yeah, for me, I'm not really a rewatcher or like rereader or like read anything in general. Like I'll only reread something if it's really really good. Like I like you have like you need to pass a lot of standards for me to like actually re-interact with something from the beginning, despite knowing like how it's gonna play out. And like yeah, only two. I think like only two pieces of media have actually struck that standard for me. Like the first one is Nier Automata. Yeah, like Automata specifically. And then like the other only franchise that's really struck that standard is Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, like I've only rewatched, not even watched, sorry. I've only re-interacted, for lack of a better term. I've only re-interacted with two franchises so far, and it's Nier and Tokyo Ghoul. That's it. I am not really a re-interactor. You rewatched Re:Zero this year? Oh, I heard Re:Zero was actually getting really good. Yeah, I heard Re:Zero was actually getting really really good. I don't really know what the details of it are, but I do I am seeing clips of like Subaru having amnesia or something. We'll be rewatching the TADC movie for fanfic purposes though. Yeah, that's fair. Like rewatching something for the sake of research is like always fair. But like yeah, I don't really rewatch anything in general, and like unless it's to actually observe the series with all the information that I already know, or if it's just really good. And like yeah, like I said, I've only ever looked back at Nier Automata and Tokyo Ghoul like throughout my life. Other than that, like I've just been hopping around different series. Natsuki Daniel is way too good and you want to keep seeing Elsa? Dude, why are you calling them that? Why are you calling them by 4 kids' names? The Re:Zero anime is getting darker? Next episode is the final episode of Core 1? Ooh! Oh wait, you guys are making me wanna get back into Re:Zero. I think I've only watched season 1. Yeah, I think I've only watched season 1. I never really bothered looking beyond that. But like, yeah, I've heard Re:Zero has been getting really, really good. You've lost count of how many times you've watched The Lion King throughout your life? That's gotta be, like, what? Like, okay, I'm not saying it in a degrading way, okay? But like, I feel like, I feel like that's definitely a hyperfixation of like put to its extreme. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely a hyperfixation put to its extreme. Do it, it's so good, especially season 2 and 4. Act 5 has a darkest moment of Re:Zero, if you remember correctly. You finished the first 2 seasons, you just need to watch the OVAs before you watch season 3. Are the OVAs necessary? Really? Usually OVAs in anime aren't really relevant to the plot. But I haven't actually been looking at anime in general. Like, I still haven't watched, what is it? The latest JJK season. And I also haven't really looked at Oshinoko's latest season too. I've been really, like, just reading manga instead. Yeah, I've just been, like, reading a bunch of manga. Oh, okay. So, like, speaking of manga, there's this new, manga that came out recently. It's called Underdoctor, and I actually really like the premise of it a lot. I think so far, it's Sakamoto, but better. It's Sakamoto, but better. That's what I think, personally. You thought it was normal, low-key? You just remember your parents pointing out, like, Green, are you sure you want to watch a movie again? You've seen it so many times already. It's kind of like, let's put it into perspective. Like, let's put it into a different analogy. It would be like eating the same dish every day. Yeah, it would be like reading the same dish every day. Like it would taste good at first, but like eventually your palate is gonna want something else. It's cause like you do need to switch it up sometimes. Like you do need variety in your life. Like obviously going back to your comfort food every once in a while is like totally fine. But like if you like eat it every single day, then like your mouth is gonna get sick of it eventually. And like that's the normal response anyway. Yeah, that's the normal response. Like that's the normal human body response anyway. And it's like, hold on, give me a second. Let me drink some more water. And like with movies, it causes more emotions than like just eating food. Yeah, and like with movies, it's more of a it stimulates your brain more than food really does, unless you're eating really good food. But like, but like yeah, if I were to compare rewatching a movie multiple times, like over and over and over again, it would be like getting sick of the same food after a while, or your brain like. Or like it could also be like drugs, okay? Like unironically, like you know how after you take the same drug, like over and over again, after a while your brain is gonna like it's gonna like the experience of it is gonna like get diluted in your brain. It's kind of like that. That's the normal body response anyway. I do know there are like hyperfixations, and I'm not calling, and like I don't mean it in a degrading way, but it is kind of very neurodivergent. But anyway, yeah, like it is good to like branch out when you can. Like I'm not saying you should try something new every day, but like you should try something new once in a while, because if you do just repeat the same routine over and over again, it's gonna get harder for you to like branch out to other stuff. Okay, need to ask, would I rewatch something bad, something so bad it's good type bad? Like the Minecraft movie? Like the Minecraft like the Minecraft movie. Would I rewatch the Minecraft movie? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't rewatch a Minecraft movie. It's like one of those only good the first time kind of things. The Minecraft movie isn't bad. It's like intentionally bad, which makes it really good. Yeah, it's like so bad it's good. It's like that level. There's two levels to bad movies, right? Okay, hold on, I gotta put this into perspective. Let me widen the screen. Okay? So like, there's levels to this. There's levels to this. Hold on. How do I draw a straight line? Google. Okay. Anyway, so let's say. Okay, so let's say there's 5 levels to this scale. All right. This is mid. And then this is so bad. This is so bad it's good. No. Okay. No. Okay. We put mid here. We put awful over here. And then we put so bad it's good over here. Right? You're following me so far. And then this is like, great experience. And then, this is like, and then over here would be, would rewatch. Okay, like this is a very Mako bias scale, right? Because I'm not a rewatcher in general. But, yeah, this is a very Mako bias scale because I do not rewatch things in general. But, okay, so like awful is the emoji movie, right? Yeah, awful is the emoji movie. Like you wouldn't really like you could not pay me to rewatch the Emoji Movie again because it just kind of sucks. Like all that entire movie was just ads, okay? Mid would be something like Avatar 1. Mid would be Avatar 1, okay? It's like a joke and you can't hear jokes a second time. Yeah, it's like that, it's like that, it's like that. Okay, and it's so bad it's good. It's like Minecraft. Yeah, so bad it's good would be the Minecraft movie. It's funny when you watch it the first time, but then like after that, like you already know what to expect, so it's just kind of bad. Great experience would be the Backrooms. Yeah, great experience would be the Backrooms. And then one rewatch would be the My Little Pony movie. Yeah. It would be the My Little Pony movie. You know, I think the My Little Pony movie is absolute cinematic. And that's how good it is. But yeah, anyway, this is how I would. This is my movie scale. This is my personal movie quality scale. So if that's the case, then where did Darth Vader get his shoes? Hold on, I gotta drink some water. Oh, but like speaking of Darth Vader, I did watch the first 2 Star Wars movies. Yeah, wait, yeah, I did watch the first 2 Star Wars movies. They were pretty alright. Yeah, I like them a lot. I can see why it was like greatly received. I liked how I liked the story. Yeah, I really like the story of it. Anyway, hold on. I gotta get immersive. Alright, there we go. Anyway. And by the way, I'm in the back room still, right? Get you a lamp, please. Is there any here? Hold on. Let me go check. Do I have is there a lamp around here? There might be. Hold on. Yeah, let me go check. A lamp. Is there a lamp anywhere? Is there a lamp? Is there a lamp? Hold on. I don't know. It's kind of all chairs. It's kind of all chairs as far as I can see. Oh wait, hold on. I see something shining. Hold on. I see something shining over there. Wait, is that a lamp? Is that a lamp? Oh my gosh, it's a lamp! It's a lamp! Hold on, let me grab it. Let me grab the lamp. Hold on. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's really awesome. Okay. Cool. Okay, I got your lamp. I got your lamp, man. I got your lamp. Hold on, let me set it up on the table. Give me a second. Ooh, it looks like a really good lamp too. It looks like a really good lamp. And I just gotta plug it in here, and there we go. Wow, yeah, see, look at that. I'm putting it at your face right now. I am putting it in your face right now. Isn't that so crazy? Whew, that's a nice lamp. Hold on, let me turn it around. Alright, there we go. Nice, cool lamp. Office quality on God, right? We're making a very humble space around here. We're making quite the humble space around here. Fascinating. You know, I think I could live here even. Maybe I could live here. You know, it wouldn't be too bad. Is it gonna be a perma lamp? Until I find my way out. Yeah, until I find my way out. It won't be a permanent addition, unfortunately. Anyway, what were we talking about? Would I work in an area like the Backrooms? It was just a regular office place. Why would I want to work in an office place in general? That's the better question. Why would I want to work in in any sort of office place? That's terrifying, actually. I do not like that idea. What's the lamb's name? I don't know. You guys can give it a name. Yeah, what is the lamb's name gonna be? The first 5-ish Star Wars are great. I only watched the first 2 movies. Yeah, I only watched the first 2 movies. I get a cubicle to myself? Terrifying. Quite terrifying. The office has no windows either. I would go insane. And nah, I'm kinda used to no windows. Yeah, I'm kinda used to no windows. I think I'd be fine actually. Oh, hold on. More water. Oh, you know what's like? Okay, so I'm not really a movie watcher, right? But I think most movies I watched were when I was like very young. Yeah, most of the movies I watched them when I was like really young. So, and like, you know, young people watch young people watch children movies. So I think like when it comes to animated films, I actually really personally like 2 Disney films. One of them is Wreck-It Ralph, and the other is Big Hero 6. Yeah, I like those 2 movies a lot. I would say those 2 are my favorite, like specifically Disney films. But when it comes to like animated films in general, Kimi no Na wa is a really good one. Yeah, Your Name is a really good animated film. Name My Lamp Pixie R. Walt? Gasp! That's a really good name! You're right! Wow, I wonder where you got that name from. Yeah, I wonder where you got that name from. And whoa, what's the lamp doing? What's the lamp doing? Whoa, ah! Just kidding. Anyway, yeah. What's another animated film that I watched? Oh yeah, it's Studio Ghibli. Ghibli. I'll say Ghibli. Anyway, yeah. I also really do like Studio Ghibli films a lot. Aneko was the one who actually. Aneko was the one who actually introduced me to a lot of Ghibli films, and we watched them together. And I think like some of the ones we watched were Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away. What else? Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away. What other movies did I watch? Hold on, I gotta look this up. I gotta look it up. What Studio Ghibli movies did I even watch? Alright, My Neighbor Totoro! Yeah, I completely forgot about My Neighbor Totoro. Yeah, I watched that, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle. I don't think I watched anything else. Yeah, I don't think I watched anything else. I've heard a lot of good things about Kiki's Delivery Service, as well as Princess Mononoke though. Never watched them. You still haven't seen Totoro, but you like Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away? I think like, what is it? My favorite movies from Studio Ghibli would be... Yeah, my favorite movie from Studio Ghibli would be Howl's Moving Castle. Did you guys see... Like, there was this one guy. He actually remade Howl's Moving Castle with actual garbage that he found around the house. It was really cool. It was really cool. I actually really appreciate, 3D crafts, because, like, they're really, really hard. Well, not really, really hard, but, like, you know, you need a certain mastery over 3D space, and I do not have spatial awareness. Miyazaki Loki a hater though. He's his son's biggest op. Miyazaki just kinda doing his own thing, bro. He does not care about anything no more. Bro just wants to make movies. Didn't he like resign like a bajillion times and then just come back to make another movie? And then he's always like, alright, yeah, this one is our last one. Wasn't it kinda like that? He's just kinda doing his own thing. Oh, I aspire to be like that though. I aspire to be like that. I would honestly. Okay, yeah, I would I think like I would love the chance to tell my own stories one day. Well, I mean, I've got like what? I've got like a few ideas in my mind. I just don't really have, what is it? I guess the time nor the motivation to really log in and produce the thing itself yet. I do have ideas in mind, but then before I put them onto a canvas, before I put them onto words, I do want to plan the entire thing out first, you know? Can definitely see me doing it. Yeah, in 5 years, you guys are gonna see Komiya Meiko is Komiya Meiko was only 20 years old and made the Backrooms. You're gonna see posts like that. I'm gonna become the next genius of the cinema industry. Oh, but yeah, going back to the topic. I really do appreciate the more frequent appearance of independent creators in the industry. It's actually really exciting to see. My documentary? Yeah, I'm gonna have a documentary, and I'm not 47. I'm not 47, guys. I am 4 + 7 + question mark. Okay. Anyway, I am really excited to see more independent creators appear in across all media nowadays. Actually, in the past it would only be for movies. It would only be stuff in Hollywood that would really get noticed and praised, right? Warner Studios or whatever. 20th Century Fox. Yeah, those were the only movies that would get any sort of recognition back in the day. And then it's the same for games. Only stuff from Blizzard would be only stuff like Blizzard would be really looked at. Or Riot Games, blah 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 blah. But then nowadays for movies, you've got stuff like The Backrooms, The Amazing Digital Circus, you've got Iron Lung. Those are all independent studios. And I don't know if The Backrooms can be really considered an indie film. It's made by the director is an indie creator first and foremost. I'll say it like that. Yeah. So yeah, you've got a lot more independent creators showing up recently. And it's the same with games. I don't know how many of you have seen the reactions to the latest Nintendo Direct, but a lot of people were really amped up and really cheering when Deltarune came on. And Toby Fox is John Indy. Yeah, Toby Fox is John Indy. So it's very impressive that someone like Toby can get an entire can get people across the internet cheering for a new Deltarune chapter release. It's really that's the magic of the internet, isn't it? Yeah, that's the magic of the internet. You can just post what you want, and then you already have a spark of a chance to really make it, and really put your name in the world if you wanted to. As much as the social aspect of the internet can be a bit scuffed, like it can get messy very easily. But like what matters is that the internet does exist, and because the internet exists, that means you can showcase your potential and like showcase your work to the entire world, because we're so interconnected nowadays, and that means more people are gonna see your stuff. That's great. That's great. I like it a lot. And you know, once I do have enough time, and like once I do have everything planned out, I do want to like put out my own original stuff out there as well. Probably in manga form. Yeah, probably in like manga or webtoon, whatever, etc. You know, comic. I want to post a comic to the internet. Showcase my Megumi? Yes, exactly. I'm going to pump fake my Mahorago until I actually do have an opportunity to release it into the wild. Did I finish the ice cream? Yes, I did finish the ice cream. You can't have any because that was really good. And everything good should belong to me. Anyway, what time is it? 10:30. Okay, I think now. Okay, I think now we can actually take a look at what Waco prepared for me today. Ooh, shout out for that day. Yeah, I hope you guys will support me when it comes out. I'm not gonna say if, when. I'll do it eventually. I just need to tap it. But like okay, so yeah, I did post about this on Twitter. Yeah, I did post about this on social media, but like yeah, between streaming and like drawing and like gaming and like wanting to make a lot of things, like my ambition is so spread out that it's really hard to get anything done at all. Like I guess I do need to learn how to manage myself better. I've been wondering how to do that recently. Because it feels like recently I've been like very on and off work and like not really committing to what I want to do. And like yeah, I don't know how people manage themselves. It's so easy for people to just say, oh, you gotta make a schedule, but like I don't really like, it's really hard for me to follow a schedule that I've made for myself, you know? Like it's so easy to put it down on paper, but actually executing it is really, really difficult. And like I guess like making a routine in general is very difficult. Like but like there's times, you know, where I just don't feel like, well, there's like a lot of off days that I experience. Like the stuff I draw doesn't come out right, or I'm just not feeling it that day. And like it's not good to really push yourself when, you know, you feel like things aren't going well. So like it's just really hard to manage yourself, especially if it's like for your own project and not for an obligation. And like I do have times where I just get into the zone, you know? Like I'll be drawing something and it's gonna turn out really well, and then like I won't want to do anything else until after I finish it. So yeah, like yeah, I also have that problem. Committing to the schedule is the hardest part because you can always not follow it. Yeah, like establishing a routine in general is very, very difficult. It is up to you in the end. And like I can understand, like I think like it's much easier to commit to doing one thing a day rather than following a whole schedule over and over again, you know? You have the story learning Renpi, but the art style you have right now is not the art style you want for your game, and you are also currently employed. Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff in life too that like gets in the way. So it's like really hard to like manage anything, everything, at all. Like sometimes you also need money to actually fund the stuff you want to do, and it's really hard to get money nowadays. By the way, if you guys want to donate a super chat, now would be a very good time. I like money. Anyway, the concept of money for labor should be banned. I agree. But you're so good, so you can do it. Yeah, that's a spirit. I believe in you. Anyway, back to not getting off topic. Right, so Waco did make something tonight, and I would love to see it. Apparently it's on Twitter. Yeah, it is on Twitter. Okay. Hold on, let me just set it up. And let me pause my music as well. Give me a second. Alright, yeah, there we go. Learning music composition has been hard. Yeah. It's like, how do I put it? Okay, wait, I'm gonna talk more after. I'll talk more about this after we look at Waco stuff. Before, let's get it over with before I forget. Give me a second. Let me set up the thing. Is this the thing? Okay, yes, this is the thing. And boy. Okay, let's watch this together. You guys can hear it, right? Oh wait, this is so cute. Wait, this is so cute. Wow. Oh wow, that is really cute. Happy Vocal Sunday! Wow, wait, I really like the art for this. That's really cute. Still insane that I have my very own UA shipper. That is awesome. That is very funny. If more of you guys want to be parasocial with me, I welcome it. Also, yeah, this art is really good. Wow, I like that a lot. That is extremely good art. That is masterful. 10 out of 10. That is really cute. Thank you. Oh. Okay, anyway. Yeah, back to talking. They just made I hate you sound this much romantic, OMG. They want me for real. Okay, hold on. Let me swap songs. What's a good song to pick? Okay, yeah, that is good. Also, yeah, but like, that was really good. Thank you so much! I appreciate it a lot. I will save it when I can. Anyway, let me reset that chat because that's always happening for some reason. Wojak scared VTuber. Parasocial is bad guys. Chad Komio Mako be parasocial. Exactly, you get it. Also, all this backroom talk, you forgot but you would show something. Hopefully it'll help Sai for his sickness. Oh? Yeah, you should show something. Especially if it's related to me. Because I love all the stuff you guys make. Does it sound self-centered? Whatever. I flaunt it. I am the #1 self-blazer. 8-bit genre time? Yeah, we're swapping music tonight. Okay, anyway. My self-centeredness is endearing, is it? Well, I'm glad you think so, because it's not stopping anytime soon. Anyway, right, yeah. What were we talking about? Right, making things. Yeah, making things. So, it's actually really hard to make something new. Especially if, like, you don't even have the proper skill set for what you want to make in the first place. Like, yeah, let's say you want to make a new song. But you have no idea how to even use a digital audio workstation. Or, like, you don't even know what, a VST is. Like, it's gonna be a lot to learn. And, like, let's say you have an even bigger project. Like, let's say you want to make a game? Let's say you want to make a game. You would need a lot of, like, elements to make a game, right? Like, you'd need, like, if you want to make it all on your own, then you would need to learn how to code, you need to learn how to, like, make the visuals, the BGM, and you also need to, like, know how to make a good story. Asterisk, you don't need a story to make a game. But, like, yeah, you guys see where I'm getting at, right? Like, it's really difficult to, like, create something. So, if you have ever created anything at all, that's already a very praiseworthy, thing. Yeah, just starting and, like, finishing something. Like, no, it doesn't matter what the scale is. Like, making anything at all is already something to be very proud of. Like, I remember. And oh, hello, got me up. New viewer, come here, come here. Anyway. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what scale it is, but if you ever make anything, that's something to be very proud of. Like, I remember back when I was a kid. Yeah, I remember back when I was a kid, I was really proud of tracing Gardevoir's official art. And like, you know, in its own right, that is very impressive. Because you took the time and the effort to really follow. You took the time and effort to really see your tracing to completion. Obviously, I'm not saying you should trace art, but like, baby steps are very important. And like, if you do have a vision in mind, you shouldn't really care too much about the quality, don't you think? Like let's say you just want to draw a background. Like, okay, like let's take the free rent image for example. I think you all know what I'm talking about, right? That free rent image. Like, that guy didn't like try to you know, really hone his art style. He just wanted to draw free rent looking up, and like despite it looking really jank, he still managed. He still decided to post it, and like, you know, he still wanted to finish the art piece even if it looked really weird. And like, that is important. That is important. You shouldn't worry too much about the quality. If you like worry about flaws, if you worry too much about flaws, then like you're never really gonna get anything out in it. Like every game has its bugs and whatever. But like, the bugs don't stop someone from actually publishing their game. Massive W, the eyes emoji is always goated. What? Oh, you know what my favorite emoji is? You know what my favorite emoji is? One moment. I do have a favorite emoji that I would like to show everyone tonight. Where is my paint? Where is my paint? Okay, here it is. Anyway, so you can attest to this. The bugs never stop coming, so you might as well ship it. Also, put me up. But yeah, like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I actually do have, what is it? I do have like a strong admiration for like every game developer. Like, developing a game is always such a tough job. Like, and like, I think they're not very praised enough, you know? Like, what is it? Like, game developers, they have to like handle so many things. Like the people who actually make the program itself. There's so many things that you have to do. You have to like actually code the thing. You have to like even if you aren't in charge of like UI or like any of the visuals or like any of the music, like you still have to like find placeholders and like make sure they all function. I think like it is a very like non-thanked job. Like, yeah, I always aspire, like, not aspire, I always admire, sorry. Yeah, I always admire like game programmers because like I feel like they put a lot of effort. Yeah, they put in a lot of effort and like they try to solve a lot of issues so that they try to solve a lot of issues so that, you know, the work of others don't really go to waste either. It's really nice. I really hope I can learn how to make a game of myself one day. It's not really that hard. Yeah, coding isn't actually that hard. I've coded before. I've done, like, I do have coding knowledge. It's not really that hard. It's just very, like, the idea of it is just very overwhelming. So, like, I guess what I want to say is, like, I think game programmers, or like people who start to code their own games, they are very brave. Yeah, they are very brave for wanting to step into the world of coding, even if it seems really complicated and really overwhelming. It's a very good trait. That's how you know you can rely on them. But how do you do if-else statements? Okay, welcome to coding class, everyone. Tonight I'm going to teach you how to make an if-else statement. If thing true, okay. If thing true, make it happen. Else, don't make it happen. Okay, that is the end of my if-else statement coding class. Thank you. that is the end of my. You know, by the way, I have experience in computer science. I have experience in computer science, by the way. Wait, let me write this down. Actually, don't follow my advice. Look, this is kind of a valid statement, but also don't do this. But like, also, there's a lot of things to unwrap here. So if you see this, that means it's a function, which means there is more code stuffed inside it. Okay, there's a lot that actually does go into coding, but in the end, it is just a lot of puzzle solving. Yeah, in the end, it is just a lot of puzzle solving. Hold on, more water. No, it's already too big brain for you. It's really not too hard. Like, you do need to learn. You do need to learn. I think learning, yeah. Learning is definitely, hold on, I need to reset chat again. Learning is definitely the hardest part when it comes to code. But like, once you do actually get into the rhythm, you can make a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, you can make a lot of cool stuff. Mego, tell me about parameterized query. Okay, so there's a query and you have to insert parameters into it. That's what it means. Coding really is just setting your logical brain, and usually very little math is involved. Yeah. There actually isn't too much math involved, unless, you know, you are actually making a very math-specific, program. But, like, most of the time, it's not really like that. Like, let's say you're making a visual novel. Yeah, let's say you're making a visual novel, for example. There is barely any math involved in that. Like, I don't think there's any math involved in it at all, actually. No, it depends on what mechanics you have in the visual novel, obviously. But, like, for visual novels, that's an example, there's, like, very little to no math involved in it. Like, I'm pretty sure a visual novel just contains, like, a very large array of dialogue. And, like, a lot of if-else statements as well. And like, not even if-else, like there could be like switch cases, blah 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 blah. Yeah. That's until you touch coding competitions like ATM matches. Yeah. Coding competitions are something else entirely. That's true, you just have to understand for loops at your first threshold. Yeah. I think like the most complicated thing. Yeah, okay. So like coding in itself is not hard. What's kind of hard about it is like making sure everything actually like works together when you tie it together, you know? Barely any math, but there's a lot of technical stuff that flies over your head. Yeah, like if you're not really... how do I put it? Okay, no, but like to be fair, to be completely fair, a lot of coding is just... How do I put this? Like, a lot of coding is just if-else statements, but wrapped in a different burrito. like, okay, so you know how like tacos and burritos are kind of just the same 5 ingredients, but then wrapped a different way? Yeah, that's just an if-else statement. That is just an if-else statement. That is just coding. Like, you have the same 5 ingredients, it's just wrapped very differently. In the end, coding is just a bunch of if-else statements that are shown very differently. You got your cybersec internship because you can vocalize what is the company or what you're building, even if you just steal code you really can't find a way. Ask Claude. Oh my gosh, right? I keep forgetting people can actually rely on AI nowadays to do their code. You remember trying to code something for school and you didn't know indenting mattered? Yeah, indenting only matters for some languages, but like in general, it's like better to, yeah, like in general, it's just good practice to indent your stuff because it means you can visualize things properly. Like, okay, let's take this for example, right? So obviously, like you have this, and like you know you can read this pretty fine. Like if thing, like yeah, if thing happens, then make it happen, or else don't make it happen. But like let's say, okay, but like let's say you have another line of code here, right? Like whoops, that is red. Make this also happen function. Yeah, let's say you have two functions or something. Like you can still sort of read it. Like yeah, you could have if thing make it happen, and then yeah, like it just goes down and down. But like and like yeah, this is pretty acceptable. But like it's just better visually to process if it indents. Yeah, it's just better visually to indent your code because, you know, like that way you can actually ascertain that both of these functions happen as a result of this else statement, of this if statement, while this happens, like while this function happens because of this else statement. Like yeah, it's just better to indent in general so that you can understand it better. But like also I barely code. So like don't listen to me too much. It's also easy to forget the previous language you learned. You really need to code every day to avoid forgetting everything in hand. Yeah, definitely. Like it's really hard to it's really easy to forget code. It's like learning a new language. It is pretty much just learning a new language. If you don't practice it a lot, you're gonna forget it very easily. Hearing function again is giving you math class flashback, but also that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for your wise words, Mako. I am like, you know, I have knowledge from every part of the world. That's what happens when you're me. That's what happens when you're in the blue room. But yeah, I would love to get into coding something, actually. Oh, actually, speaking of coding and games. Yeah, speaking of coding and games, did you guys hear about the latest RPG Maker engine? Hold on. I'm not sure if it's out yet. Right, RPG Maker Unite. Yeah, RPG Maker Unite. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. Yeah, RPG Maker is releasing, like... Wait, was it called Unite? Yeah, wait, oh wait, I think it was out already. Oh yeah, okay, I think it's out already. Sorry, I thought it was still in development. But yeah, there's a new RPG Maker engine. And it looks really, really good. Yeah, it looks really, really good. Hold on, what did I have again? I remember... Okay, I forget like the nitty-gritty details, but I just know it's like a really good engine. I actually do have a few RPG Maker engines in my Steam library. Game dev stream when I actually figure out what kind of game I want to make. Yeah, I'll do that when I actually have a game I want to make. But yeah, I do have a few RPG Maker engines in my Steam library. Specifically, I have RPG Maker VX Ace for some reason. I think I got it for free because I'm like, yeah, it's like a pretty old engine though. VX Ace came out in like 2012. But like, you know, an engine is an engine. I should make a fan again wrong, but no. Me? Because I'm not even that into Danganronpa anymore. I mean, I will still play 2x2. I will play 2x2 when it comes out, eventually. And I'm still surprised they didn't announce a release date during the Nintendo Direct. Is VX Ace older than MC? It should be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure VX Ace is older than MC. Like, MD is like, wow, very like MC is like, or MV you mean songs. There's like so many versions, I can't keep up. Let me double check. Yeah, RPG Maker MV. Oh yeah, that one came out in 2015. VX Ace came out in 2012. So like I own like a much older version. But yeah, if you guys do want to make a game though, I would recommend RPG Maker. Like it is very like beginner friendly, and like I'm pretty sure if you just want to make something quick, it doesn't take a lot of effort. And like Omori, yeah, Omori was actually made on one of the RPG Maker engines, heavily modified, but like it still uses RPG Maker as a base, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, don't be afraid to chase your dreams because sometimes it's easier than it looks. That is my wise words for today. Speaking of RPG Maker, yeah, what's up? I should play The Witch's House. I should play The Witch's House. RPG Maker is also just pretty fun in general in the form of lots of plugins. You do know the forums were getting shut down, right? You do know the RPG Maker forums are getting shut down, right? Like they kind of just announced that like earlier this week. Sorry you had to find out this way, man. Sorry you had to find out this way, man. Yeah, they're kind of shutting down the forums. So you know, if you want to archive anything, you might want to do that right now. You might want to do that like right now. Anyways. Anyway, yeah, I do agree though. RPG Maker is very friendly. And yeah, I should play The Witch's House. I've been meaning to, but also I'm kind of broke, so also, you know, if you're willing to sponsor me a game, I would very much appreciate that. But yeah, I'm actually quite excited to get into a bunch of new games. Silksong is going pretty well. No, it's not. Silksong is going somewhere. I should be able to finish it soon. But yeah. Apparently RPG Maker is making backups of the website now, so that's good. Oh, really? Okay, hey, wait. So people still have a chance. Yeah, okay, people still have a chance. You just can't post anything new on the forums, I suppose. Oh, but like, yeah, there is a lot of, I guess, new, I guess there are, like, what? I guess, like, in general, the indie scene, or like, well, underground stuff, more independent projects have been getting a lot of attention nowadays, yeah. Like, yeah, especially when it comes to, like, not especially, sorry, but like, yeah, like, I already talked about movies and games, but like, let's talk about game engines now. Like, I think more people are moving to Godot. Yeah, I think more people are moving to Godot. Which is a relatively new game engine, and it's all, and like yeah, apparently a lot of games are like using that now rather than opting for Unity or Unreal Engine. And like, you know, Unreal Engine is used for like the big wigs anyway, and like who needs that? And also, why are they releasing Unreal Engine 6 when Unreal Engine 5 is still really bad? But like, I digress. I'm not a game programmer. Unity is also kind of bald because, you know, what the hell is that compilation? Anywhere. Can they just make a new forum? Well, they could. People could make a new forum if they want to. But like, you do have to consider who is actually gonna pull up to new sites anyway, right? Like, even when let's take Twitter for example. Like a lot of people still use it even after the big Musk bought it off. And that's because, you know, a lot of people were already using the site, and like, you know, moving to a different site would mean having to like cut contact with a lot of the people they talk to. So, you know, it's kind of hard for people to like migrate to new social areas in general. Goated. Oh wait, wow, that is a tongue twister. Goated. Try saying that 5 times fast. Goated. Yeah. Goated. Frick. That is a tongue twister. Go. Anyway. It's being landlocked all over again. Who's being landlocked all over again? Wait, what? Oh, like social migration? Yeah, probably. New forums are problems with the current forum is handled by the official team, and making a new one is yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard, and like it won't be endorsed, and like, you know, new forums could always be like, you know, a litter box for potential malware, especially for game engines, I'd imagine, because like for game engine forums, I'd imagine you'd actually have to download a lot, like you would actually download a lot of files from that forum. Like, you know, whether they be assets or like sample games or like etc. I'd imagine it'd be like pretty riddled with malware, unless the forum has a really good moderation. Yeah, it's like really hard. But anyway, yeah. In general, independent stuff is getting bigger, and that's really cool. And I hope I can be part of that indie scene one day, and I kinda already am. I kinda already am in the indie scene. I am very much an indie creator. It is so weird calling myself that. It is so weird calling myself an indie creator. Like, it's correct. Like, obviously it's correct. Like, I'm streaming. I've been streaming for 2.5 years now. I am an indie creator. A very underground one. But like, I don't know. It's kind of surreal being able to call myself a creator in general, you know? I mean, aren't we all? Yeah, to be fair, aren't most of us like becoming indie creators nowadays? Like, if you post anything on the internet on your own, then you're an indie creator. And also, I'm almost at 1K. I am Faraday! I am! Yeah, thank you guys for 950. We've hit the last 50 before we hit the big 1K. Loki, you would do anything so I can get more attention? Oh, I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you would go, like, say it to that extent. I am a creator of some. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I am a creator. I've been meaning to actually make more short form content. I just like have no idea what's clippable nowadays. Cause I don't know. I've kind of built myself into a routine. So I think I gotta like review my own VODs again to like make clippable content out of it. And of course, if any of you want to clip me too, I very much would like that. But like, of course, at the same time, no pressure. I am happy if you all just watch me. Heart emoji. I am quite busy now, I mean, like, not now. I've been quite busy nowadays. Because, like, yeah. Like I've mentioned in previous streams, I'm working for AstroDX and, their upcoming events. So, it's quite hard for me to get any... And, like, you know, I also have other miscellaneous projects that I can't mention that I need to work on. But, like, yeah, I've been sorta kinda busy, but, like, yeah, as soon as I am all wrapped up, I would like to actually, you know, make some stuff. I need to, like, make a cover. I need to make a cover before I leave for Japan in August. I want to leave you guys with an anniversary, like, with a half anniversary gift at least. Just need time to sit down and edit? Yeah. Okay, I need to be honest. I have been spending a lot of time on Pokopia nowadays. I have been spending a lot of time on Pokopia and Splatoon. I've been getting really back into them. Kind of embarrassing to admit. But, like, they're really good games. And, like, you know, even someone like me needs free time. You know, I just love my free time. I just love spending my time however I like. Actual crack Nintendo shill. I think unironically when it comes to games I am a Nintendo shill. Like, it pains me to admit it, but I really do like Nintendo's IPs. Like, I like Zelda, I like Splatoon, I like Pokemon. I am unfortunately a bit of a Nintendo shill. I like Animal Crossing, I like Tomodachi. Look, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Nintendo just makes really good games. Okay? Nintendo just makes really good games. I like Mario Kart. Look, it's not my fault. It's not. Can you blame me for liking good games? I don't think you can. Everyone likes a good game. It would be kind of weird if you didn't like a good game, actually. Despite good game being a subjective term and, like, you know, everyone has different opinions on what makes a game good. But, like, Nintendo games are good. They are high quality, okay? Nintendo should sponsor me. Actually, this is true. This is true. Nintendo should sponsor me and give me a free copy of Splatoon Raiders, which I will stream in September because I will be unable to play it by the time it releases. But anyway. Oh my gosh. I have been talking everyone's ear off. Wait! I just realized I haven't asked the weekly question. Okay. How is everyone's week? How is everyone's week? Right. You can tell I'm kind of running out of topics, but, like, yeah. How has been everyone's week? Yeah, I keep asking that every week, but I forgot to ask it this time. I think I was too excited by the Backrooms. Should you hold a funeral for me again throughout August? I think I can still stream. It'll just be limited to Sundays. But yeah, how was everyone's week? I completely forgot to ask that this time. You had a very sleepy week? You just want to sleep more for the entire week? Seasons changing. Yeah. Seasons changing is, like, really taking its toll on me too. I've been so exhausted for no reason. You've been awesome, Salt? You've been socializing a bit recently? Oh, that's really good, actually. You can't, nothing to complain about if you're making friends. As you mentioned, you were so good, you got employed in 250 applicants. And you were the youngest intern employed in this international company? Wait, that's really cool! Congratulations! Oh, that must have been... Wow, wait, oh my gosh. That's awesome! Congrats, man! Your week has been beautiful? You can't complain about your week? Your weekend was spent drawing and editing? It was worth it though? It was worth it! I loved what you did in Light Waco. Thank you! I'll be downloading it and saving it after this stream. Oh, it's good to hear that you guys had a great week though. For me, well, besides, you know, the movie watching. I think I had a pretty good week too. Nothing too eventful. Oh, I've been actually going to the arcade. I've been actually going to the arcade again. Yeah, I've been going to the arcade again recently. I am revitalizing my Tunadom career. I am going back and trying to re-stabilize my rhythm gamer roots. I'm like really rusty though. Yeah, I'm like really rusty. I was never like an active Tunadom player in the first place, but somehow I downscored a lot. I haven't been playing a lot of rhythm games compared to in the past as well. Mostly because I've been busy developing them, like helping develop them instead. But like, yeah, I would really like to improve my rhythm game sense again. Like, I think the rhythm game, like the only rhythm game like I've been on top of is Muse Dash, but I do want to get back into rhythm games in general. I've been playing a bit of Sidus 2 again here and there. But like, yeah, that's it. It's time Mei became My. Yeah, I have started a My account recently, actually. I haven't played My before because I was like, I was too busy grinding Tunadom instead. But like, yeah, I'm trying to give My a chance now. I just never really, I don't know. Tunadom is just more comfy for me because I am more comfortable with the idea of you know, your typical lane gameplay. Hop on Archaea, bro? I should hop back on Archaea. Chuny is also pretty good. Good morning, Esther, con me up. But yeah, I bought a very cheap pair of earphones recently, so I can tap in for real. But also, I need to find a chance to play my. I'm like planning. Yeah, I'm like planning on like going to the arcade once a week. Yeah. I don't want to go too often, you know, to save money because arcades are a money sink, and I would actually prefer to have some money. But like, yeah, I've been thinking of like going to the arcade once a week just to play for a bit. And then like, yeah, I'll try to like make a routine out of it. Yeah, okay. This is my first step to establishing a weekly schedule. Once a week, I will go to the arcade and play rhythm games. I could probably cycle to the arcade as well. Alright, I did mention I was like cycling recently, haven't I? I actually did ride a bike to the Backrooms movie too. So maybe I can cycle. I'll see if I can. You literally burn $10 every time you go mining. Oh my, $10! Ouch! Ouch! Oh, it's kind of a necessary sacrifice in the arcade rhythm game scene. You have to burn money. Should you ask me every Moko Sunday if I went to the arcade? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. But like, I'll tell you guys if I do. Yeah, I'll definitely tell you guys if I do. Oh. Give me one more sip of water. You cycle an entire hour to reach the arcade? Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I do know, like, for a lot of people, the arcade is like, the nearest arcade is like really far away. I've heard this story, like, I've heard people like express it a lot. Like, oh, the arcade is an hour away. Oh, I don't even have an arcade in my state. Oh, like, the arcade here doesn't have a rhythm game cabinet. Yeah, I've always heard stories like that. I won't comment on whether my arcade is near or far to me for privacy reasons, but like, I can go to an arcade. I can go to an arcade, which is that is what matters. You could do taxi, but it's another $6. And you could use that $6 on My instead. Your arcade is so boring? The nearest proper arcade is like 2 to 4 hours away. Oh, wait! Oh my gosh, yeah, speaking of boring arcades. Okay, so I don't know what it's like for you guys over there. But like, recently I was like, you know, walking around with a few friends, just checking out like some of the other arcades. And for some reason, okay, so you know how, hold on, I gotta whip out Microsoft Paint. Goodbye line of code. Okay, so, hold on. Okay, so you guys know how, like, most arcades, most typical arcades at least, like, they'll have, like, claw machines here, right? And then, like, they'll have some other games as well. Like for example, here's air hockey, here's like basketball, and then there's like some other, like, you know, fun games to like play around in. Yeah, so I was walking around. Okay, wait, so let me like label these so you guys don't get lost, okay? So like, yeah, for example, like, let's say this is like an arcade. Yeah, like, let's say this is your typical arcade, right? Like, you'll have claw machines, air hockey, balls, racing games, I don't know. Like, yeah. So you'll have like a lot of variety of different games in your arcade, right? I was walking around with a few friends, and it was so dystopian. You know why? Like, I don't know what it's like in other countries, but like, my area, like, you know, virtual Hong Kong has been so riddled. It's been so plagued with nothing but claw machines. It's all claw machines. Like, there was one arcade I had where it was like a where they replaced all of the like fun air hockey games and basketball games. It's all just claw machines now. It's so annoying. It's actually so annoying. It's entertainment slop. It's arcade slop. I fully believe, claw machines are arcade slop. I am so mad. Yeah, the stupid doll catchers, man. They're so annoying. What the heck? Why? For money. It's for money. That's all it is. It's for money. It is major annoying. It is major annoying. It's like, why would you get rid? Why would you get rid of like basketball games and whack-a-mole, and like, why would you get rid of all the other games just to fill it up with more claw machines? It sucks. Actually, you wonder how much money arcades make from rhythm games versus other generic machines? Oh, that is a question, isn't it? I feel like it depends. Like, I wouldn't be too sure because like where I am in virtual Hong Kong, you can't actually have like game centers and arcades are different. Yeah, game centers and arcades are different here. For game centers, like usually they'd just be like, for game centers they'd have all of the proper arcade games, like, you know, My Trinidad, Wangan, Initial D, Taiko. Yeah, like game centers are where they have those games, and then arcades are more of the more kiddie stuff, you know, like claw machines, basketball, air hockey, carousels. Yeah, like those are very separated here. I don't know why exactly, but like, yeah, for some reason they don't really allow proper arcade games to be put in the same place where claw machines would usually be. I don't know why. Like, there definitely is a reason behind it. I just haven't really looked into it. I'm just very annoyed by the law. Arcade RGs are probably more expensive to obtain and maintain than generic games or claw machines. Oh, true. Like, yeah, arcade games do require like an actual technician most of the time. Usually they make more off other games than rhythm games. Oh, okay. So, I remember, so one of the arcade slot places that I passed by, right? I noticed they had a very particular claw machine, and I'm still very fascinated about it until now. Like, let me draw it out for you guys. So this was the machine, right? Yeah, this was the machine. And then, like, you know, this was where you would pay, right? And then there was a string. Yeah, there was a string. like at the top of the quote unquote claw machine. Yeah, there was a string here, and then like behind the string, well, like on the side, right? There was actually this like blade. I'll like draw it as scissors so it's easier for you guys to actually visualize. But like yeah, there was like a blade like that was like behind or like next to the string, and then like dangling from the string was dangling from the string was actually, hold on, where is the box? There is the box. You will not believe this. Dangling from the string was the Nintendo Switch 2. They put a Nintendo Switch 2 in the claw machine. they put a Nintendo Switch 2 at the claw machine. And then yeah, like how you would operate the thing is like I think yeah, there was like there was like a platform here, and then like you could actually control where the scissor went using the knob. Yeah. So like you would control that knob to actually make sure the scissors cut the string. But here's the thing, right? Yeah, here, like I took a close look at that string. I took a very close look at that string. Like, I need to like illustrate a zoom in just so you guys know how ridiculous it is. So you might think, oh, I just need to cut the string, right? That should be so easy. I took a closer look, and like the string was like this thick, man. Yeah, the string was like this thick. No one was gonna cut through that. It was so obviously. It was so obviously a scam. Like, literally, only 5-year-olds would fall for that. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure only 5-year-olds would have fallen for this like specific machine, because there is no way. There is absolutely no way the arcades are gonna let you easily get a Nintendo Switch 2. Pro tip: use mobile phones to grant alter view. True. Yeah. You gotta use it. You gotta use your phone for like an extra perspective. You would fall for that for a turn or two. You are the target audience. You are the target audience. You're pretty sure it's empty? No, I think like, okay, I'm not sure if it would be empty, but like, I think to prevent the business from having the police call on them, I'm pretty sure there would be an actual Switch inside, or like, you know, they would have to like contact staff to like redeem an actual Nintendo Switch at least. But like, still, that was so stupid. When you spend $50 trying to get it and didn't get it, does that make you a kid? You can buy a Nintendo Switch 2 with the $50. You don't need to use a claw machine for that. Imagine spending twice more than average expense for a Switch 2. Oh, I would cry. I would cry. But like, yeah, there always is like the thought, like, what if you do get lucky? It could be empty, but you get to redeem it from staff. Yeah, it's a case here for a similar game but with figurine boxes. Yeah. Like, I don't think, like, you know, like, even if it's scummy, they still want to stay on the legal side, you know? Yeah, like, even if it's scum, even if it's a scammy practice, they still want to stay legal so that their business doesn't get shut down. So, you know, they would ask you to redeem it, like, from the staff. You don't think a Switch 2 is $50-rinos? Okay, well, you get my point. You can buy a Switch game with those $50-rinos. But yeah, there actually is, like, I don't know how mainstream claw machines are getting, like, for you guys, but like over here, like, they're like parasites. They're like cockroaches. Like, I'll turn a corner and then boom, there's a claw machine. Like, it's gotten so bad to the point. It's gotten so bad to the point where the government is genuinely considering placing laws on claw machine arcades. Like, that's how bad it's getting. Like, they're genuinely considering putting it under controlled gambling or something. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't keep up with the news. But, like, it is gambling. You guess most machines will have anti-collision leaders below it? Yeah, I think most machines would have, like, a cushion. But still, like, there's a lot of claw machines here, but gachapons have been slowly appearing recently. It's like a lot of... Okay, like, at least with gachapons, you are guaranteed something. You just don't know what it's gonna be. But with claw machines, you have to, like, keep paying and paying and paying until finally the rigged machine finally decides, oh yeah, okay, if you paid enough, you can have this. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't personally like it. I do not like the idea of arcades having claw machines everywhere instead of it just being a normal place. I don't know. And like, I've seen this recently. I've seen pictures of this recently. But like, you know, claw machines are getting really creative, don't you think? Claw machines are getting really creative. Like, they're really trying to remix pay me for a chance at getting something. I saw pictures of a claw machine with like actual live fish inside. And like how you would operate it is that like I think there would be a bag or something, and then like you would scoop up like fish using the claw machine, and then you'd get to take it home. I don't know. It's kind of like there's something so dystopian about it. Like, okay, like, it's like they're trying, okay, like, there's like more cuter version of it, like, you know? Like, you know what, Natsumatsuri? Like at summer festivals, like, you'll have a stall here, and then like, there'll be a little fish tank, right? There'll be a little fish tank over here, where you can actually, yeah, like, not, like, yeah, there'll be like a fish tank, it's bigger actually, but like, ignore me. And then like, there's like a man at the stall. Like, yeah, like there'll be a man at the stall, and then like he'll give you like a fish scoop paddle, and then like it's a game to see whether you can actually like swoop up a fish or not, and then if you can, then you get to take it home. Like, I guess it's inspired from that, but like putting fish in a claw machine sounds kind of dystopian, you know? like this is cute. Fish in a claw machine is not very cute. And like, to be fair, like a lot of fish catching games do end up with the fish dying in like what, 2 days or so, unless you have the proper equipment. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just hate claw machines. Yeah, I just hate claw machines. Anyway, back to the backrooms. Yeah, I just don't like claw machines. That is all I have to say about it. I wouldn't like, okay, like to be completely fair, I think I would be a hypocrite. I would be a liar if I said I never attempted a claw machine. Like, I would be a liar if I claimed I never like tried my luck at a claw machine. But like, they are rigged. Like, everyone over 15 knows that they're rigged. But they still try it anyway. Because, you know, what if you do get something? Like, I think like most people, or like 99% of people, have tried a claw machine at least once. You can imagine yourself being in a position of the fish. What? Okay. Relax. But yeah, TLDR, I hate businesses that are obviously made for profit and not for your gain. Like, I think most businesses in general are kind of a necessary evil in it. Like you need money to survive, obviously. And like, you know, there are businesses out there that benefit everyone. Shipping companies, restaurants, hotels, travel agencies, airlines, transport. Their like business is necessary. But I really hate claw machines because they are so obviously what? They are so obviously trying to take advantage of the bright and colorful lights and all the cute stuff inside to, you know, drain a child's wallet or like ask their parents for money. It's always like that. I don't like that. I don't like taking advantage of people for money. I want but like in the end, I just hope the trend of claw machines die out eventually. Sorry, I'm quite passionate about this topic because I really like having fun. And I think there are better ways of having fun than having a claw machine everywhere. And also, I'm kind of just sick of them being everywhere I go. Like, yeah, more than anything, I am just kind of sick of them wherever I go. Like, even Mamako and Papako questioned it, like, are claw machines really that profitable? You doubt it? Yeah, I kind of doubt they'll fade away, like, fully. But I kind of hope, you know, normal arcade games come back. Like, I would really hate claw machines being, the mainstream idea of entertainment. Like, air hockey is fun. Basketball shooting games are fun. Mini bowling, mini golf, those are also very fun things to have in an arcade. I just wish they bring those back, you know? Maybe I'm blinded by nostalgia, but I think children deserve better than claw machines. But yeah, that's all I have to say on the topic. What time is it? 11:30. Mako Sunday is ending soon. I don't know, what do you guys consider fun? Like, I don't, like in your mind, when you think of an arcade, what is the first thing that you think of? Like, would it be a claw machine or would it be like something else? Like, I'm pretty sure for most rhythm gamers, like when I mention the word arcade, they'll probably think of My first. But like, I'm curious for those who don't play rhythm games, you know? Your arcade has so many good OG classic games like Street Fighter, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man. You think of those shooting cabinets with like the giant plastic guns? Yeah, those are really fun, aren't they? Maybe the ones with the driving wheels? Yeah, those are really, really fun. I like those a lot. And like, trying to actually challenge someone to an arcade shooting game. Like, it's always like really fun to have some competition. Any ball games in the arcade, like the basketball shooting game or those driving and shooting games, or the ones that get you a bunch of tickets? Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about. I love those a lot. Yeah, I really hate it in the future. If like a kid thinks of an arcade and all they think about is claw machines. Oh, but like I really do want to try classic arcade games too, you know? Like I think those are really rare nowadays. Like, you know, because, you know, technology is just getting so advanced. But I would love to try a retro arcade game. Like, give me some of that Pac-Man. I would love to try, like, a classic Pac-Man game. That sounds really cool. Like, genuinely. You like the throwing ball arcade game where you have to knock off points? Oh, yes, dude, those are so good. I'm really good at that one, actually. Yeah, I'm really good at that one, actually. Like there's skee ball, and then there's the ones where like, you know, panels just show up that you have to like toss a ball at. You would love to play some classic shoot 'em ups? Yeah, right? I like those a lot. The table hockey is so fun. The table hockey is really, really fun. Oh, do you guys know? Like, okay, so there's this version of table hockey. The one with the mini pucks. I don't know if you guys have seen those. I can draw it out real quick. So like over here would be the table hockey table, right? The table hockey table. Here would be the hockey table. And then, so like obviously you would have like one main puck. Yeah, you'd have like one main puck at the center. But then like after a while, So like there's this one specific table hockey that I really like, where after a while, there's gonna be mini pucks that shoot out. Hold on, let me illustrate it for you guys so you know what I'm talking about. So like over here would be the scoreboard, right? Like let's say 30-20 is a score. And then like on the sides, yeah, like on the sides, there would be like, hold on. There would be like a set of like tiny pucks. Hold on, and then like, whoa, hey, that's the wrong color. Give me a second. Yeah, like there would be like smaller pucks of different colors, like hiding in the wall. Like not hiding, but like preparing, you know? Yeah, there would be tiny pucks just on the wall over here. And then like after a certain amount of time, they would all just shoot out, like shoot down the chute, and then like scatter all across the air hockey table. And then like alongside the main puck, you could just slam those onto your enemy's like tray, like receiving area, you know, for like extra mini points. And like those were really, yeah, like those are really fun. Table hockey with lots of pucks is so much fun. Yeah, the ones with mini pucks are the best. I like those a lot. House of the Dead, it's good, but god, the voice acting is just classic. Looking up arcades in Japan gave you massive culture shock because the first Google Maps photo you saw of an arcade was just rows of shoot 'em up cabinets, around 10 of these in a row, either that or fighting games. Oh, what? That sounds really cool. Oh, I remember actually. Yeah, I remember actually. I was at an onsen resort. Oh wait, no, that wasn't an onsen, sorry. I was in Korea. Yeah, I was in Korea. And I was in a Jimjilbang resort, which is the Korean version of an onsen resort. At the basement, there was an arcade. And I remember, there was Tekken. Yeah, there was like a bunch of Tekken cabinets. Like classic arcade Tekken, you know? It was like really cool. What is going on? We're talking about how good arcades are. We're talking about how good arcades could be, sorry. Because like I was ranting about how most of the arcades here have been replaced with just claw machines. Hold on. All that ranting does make me want water though. I think, yeah, my favorite arcade games, like I haven't like been able to experience a lot of like fighting game cabinets or shooting game cabinets because they're not really like too mainstream here. But like yeah, for me my favorite like arcade games would be air hockey with mini pucks or like the basketball one. Yeah, the basketball arcade game is a classic. You mean actual Hong Kong arcades are ideologue? True. If you want to go to an actual arcade in Hong Kong, you have to be at least 16 years old. Oh my, I remember one time I actually got kicked out of an arcade because I looked too young. Which sucked. But also, that doesn't happen anymore. Yeah, can you believe that? I got kicked out of an arcade because I quote-unquote looked too young. I think that's stupid. But also, I guess that's fair enough because I wouldn't want an 8-year-old near my tunism cabinet. Yeah. Arcades are awesome. Arcades are very awesome. I just hope arcades do not go down the dystopian route of replacing everything with claw machines. Alright, what time is it? 11:41. Alright, I think that is it for tonight. Yeah. It's getting late. We are 2 hours into Make a Sunday. And, you know, it's the start of a new week tomorrow. So I think we can end it here. Thank you all for discussing arcades and backrooms and movies and a lot of things with me, actually. Slot machines and arcades when go to a casino, man. Alright, yeah, that is the end of tonight. And I hope I can see you guys for whatever I have prepared on, like, later the upcoming week. I'll definitely continue Soap Song. I'll think of what to do for the other games. But yes, thank you all for coming tonight. I will see you all later this week for a lot more games. Alright. Thank you all for coming. Let's end this together. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oyasame! Have a good night, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Wow! I'm back? Oh my gosh! I'm back! Awesome! Good night!